Howdy, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I'm going to show you how to make baked ravioli. So, here's all the ingredients we're going to use. You can pick any ravioli that you like. Some ground beef. Of course, we got garlic. And I got part of this onion that I'm going to use. Fresh basil. A beef bouillon cube. Tomato paste. Marinara sauce. And then you got your seasonings. So, let's get started. We're going to make the sauce first. Okay, so in a pot, you're going to put your onion and your garlic and cook that down a little bit, and then you're going to add the beef and brown it up. I'm only using this like half an onion because you don't need much. You just need like a small sauce for this. Okay, so you're going to add your ground beef, then you're going to season it real good. So we got some seasoned salt, we got Italian seasoning. We're going to add the basil and the rest of the sauce after we drain this, okay? Because you're going to want to drain your grease. And then some black pepper. Then we're going to get that cooked up. All right, so just brown this real good. Then we're going to drain the grease. Okay, so after you drain your beef, go ahead and add your tomato paste. And then I usually add water to the can to try to get like the rest of it out. So you just pour that in there. Okay, then we're going to get this all mixed up. So get this mixed in with the beef, and then we're going to add the marinara sauce and our fresh basil leaves and any more seasonings that we need. Okay, so I added the basil, and then I got the beef bouillon cube. And apparently you can actually crush this to make it dissolve faster. It took me forever to figure that out. You can literally crush that with your spoon, and it dissolves so much faster. Okay, so now we're going to add the marinara sauce. And then, of course, I add a little bit of water to the jar to try to get the rest of the sauce out. And then while this is simmering, we are going to cook the ravioli noodles, but we're not going to cook them all the way. Just partially cook them. Okay, so let me add some water to this jar. All right, so this is what my sauce looks like. So we're going to cover this up, lower the heat, and let it simmer. And then that sauce looks good. This is literally how I make all my meat sauces, and it's so tasty. So tasty. All right, let's start on the ravioli. Okay, so get your pot boiling. Now the ravioli cooks in about 4 to 6 minutes. So I usually just boil it for 4 minutes and it'll finish cooking in the oven. So you can go ahead and preset your oven to 350 because this won't take long. Okay, so we're going to boil this for just 4 minutes. And you stir it every now and then so they don't stick. But they should start floating in 4 minutes, and we're going to drain them and cool them off. Okay, I usually just rinse the ravioli in the strainer with cold water because you're going to be able to pick them up and without burning yourself. So they're still warm but not too hot because we're going to be layering a bacon dish. So let's get started. I'm going to have my husband help me record this part. All right, so this is very similar to lasagna layering. So first you're going to put a little bit of sauce in your bacon dish and spread that out. In a way, this is just like easy lasagna, honestly. Okay, so then start layering our ravioli. You can place them whichever way you want. I always just do them like little squares, just like this, because it fills up my bacon dish. And then after the first layer, we're going to add some more sauce. And then another layer of ravioli. So just keep repeating until you've used up all your ravioli. And save a little bit of sauce for the top. Okay, and then we do a layer of sauce. Let's try to get that even. I'm going to spread it gently without moving the ravioli around too much. Usually I do add like a little bit of cheese, but I'm trying to eat a little bit less cheese because I eat way too much cheese. So I do love cheese. All right, so looks pretty good. And then we're going to add another layer of ravioli. I'm going to try to match it to the previous layer. Now for this bag of ravioli, I can only do like 2 layers, and then that's it. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the second layer. Okay, so we got all that later. I had some few extra pieces, so I kind of just placed them around randomly because there's just a couple of them. So we're going to put the rest of the sauce on top, and then we're going to top it off with cheese. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes until like the top is nice and brown. So make sure all the noodles are covered with the sauce. So let me just, I don't know if you can get that or not. Try to get all of that delicious sauce out because I make the best meat sauce ever. I'm very proud of my meat sauce. It is my first time sharing my meat sauce recipe with you guys. So please let me know if you try out my meat sauce recipe. It's absolutely delicious. And I have other ways to make it. I'll even show you how I make my spaghetti sauce, which has some more ingredients than this one. So that's what you want it to look like. And then we're going to add the cheese. All right, and then some shredded cheese on top. Use whatever shredded cheese you like. I got Colby Jack and Cheddar Jack because I'm probably going to run out. Of course, I made a little bit of mess. But yeah, you can just add how much cheese you want. I was like, make sure it's all covered on top. Okay, and then some cheddar jack. So this is gonna be some multiple cheeses. This is gonna be good. Try to get the corners real good. All right, so you're mainly just gonna brown this in the oven so the cheese is nice and brown, and it's done. Okay, I think that's about how much cheese we want, and that's what it looks like. All right, let's put it in the oven. Okay, we just took it out of the oven. This is what it looks like. Now I'm going to try to plate it. I tried to get around to where like I have the ravioli layered because I kind of remember how I layered it, and try to keep the cheese on top. There we go. Then try to get that sauce. Oh, I'm struggling with this one noodle. Try to get that sauce. And then that's what it looks like in the plate. Of course, I'm going to give my husband a little bit more. All right. Try to get all the layers in one go. Woo! There we go. This is so good and so easy, and it's pretty cheap. There we go. And that's what my husband's plate looks like. All right, and then let's get mine. Try to not mess it up. Oh, I think I had like one of the metal pieces on this one. Oopsies. Well, it's gonna get messed up anyways. It'll be all right. It's still good. All right, guys, comment down below if you try out this recipe and let me know how you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna eat.